Best part of camping in Romania, that Romanian people love to come just beside the water.
Salut! Sara and Joni from Vantastic here.
Greetings from Romania. We have lived on that van for 8 years and traveled the whole Europe.
And we already came to Romania, one of our favorite countries. And you can wild camp here. We feel very good getting our van home back, so we are excited to do some little camping.
Yeah, everything went great on the service. Nothing is broken as in Spain, so finger crossed it's the same for the next years or two.
And we are going to love this Romania to the fullest. Every time we come to the Romania, it looks a little different. And Romanian side looked like we came to Poland, colorful houses.
Happy country, happy camping. That is one of the most important things when we choose where we travel. Where is good camping spots? I just go to the exchange offices. Now I change Serbian dinars to Romanian leis. Expensive things to go travel in countries where there's no euros. I think it will cost us to get local currency approximately 4 or 5% more than it really is worth of. Because taking money from ATM, it costs. And also if you are paying with a card, the currencies are not like balanced. One way we have lowered our currency costs is Revolut. With Revolut normal package, which is free, we can take 200 euros from ATMs without fees. Of course, the local banks always take, or not always, usually take approximately 4 euros per withdrawal. So still there's some cost, but they are much less. And it's really easy to actually put money from your own bank account to the Revolut and use the Revolut bank card. And we are using Revolut only when currency is not euro. But now we have leis.
And autumn is here, it's visible, nights are colder and daytimes are a bit chillier. So
Yeah.
Perfect weather for us Nordic people who don't enjoy hot waves.
Yes, this place is perfect. This is along the Transalpine hiking route that goes through the whole Romanian mountainside.
Yeah.
From west to east.
And this is a bear region. There's plenty of bears in Romania, so after dark we don't go outside to pee, we stay in a van. We do carry around this pepper spray to evict the bears, worst case scenario. But this is lupavapaa turvasumuute and it's totally legal in Finland. So I think it's legal also in every other countries because Finland is the biggest nanny state that forbids everything. But every time we do a border crossing, we kind of hit this because we are not so sure if the mace is legal or not. But yeah, we try not to evoke the bears because the food smelling is so wonderful.
Yeah, we are making traditional Romanian foods. Paella. No, really. This is like end of the summer, so we're gonna make paella, which is a summer food for us. We bought the paella pan from Spain and we mastered the making of paella, so we can always get a great paella. So we are making seafood paella and we don't have saffron, so we are using turmeric. It's a great curcum. It's a great substitute for saffron. It gives the flavor and also the pigment to the paella. And it's like end of the summer for us now with this food. And we are using also some vegetables and green bell peppers. No, red bell peppers on top of it. And it's really easy to make. It takes like 20 minutes and you don't have to stir anything there. Just leave it on the pan and that's it.
Not that many burn spots. Meh. I think our paella turned it out to Spanish rice. We have missed Romania a lot and it's such a good feeling to be back here. Everything is so brown though. I love it because now we can be in the sun and not die from the heat wave. Our overnighting spot is this fieldy area and there's goes different trails. It's a Transalpina hiking route, but also squad bikes will use these routes. So it's better to park your van a little off the road so you don't get sand in your van when those dirt bikes come. So far we have not seen anybody. We do have a little dilemma. Do you know that feeling when you go on a vacation and you get all excited and you want to see so much in the first day? We get that feeling too whenever we go to the next new country. So even we are not really traveling with a van, we are living in a van, we still get the fear of missing out feeling. So that's why we are leaving this spot so soon. I did watch from the Park for Night app. There is a free camping place 10 kilometers from this spot and it's next to the creek. That Park for Night place is closer to the main road, so it's always a red flag to us because it means there is other people, but it's not weekend time and this is not really touristic area of Romania, so I think there's not too much people.
We found a Kiukas camping ground.
So clean! Nice little picnic tables. There is a water in the creek and we have a grilling setup, so it means a barbecue time.
In Romania I like the BBQ sauce that they use on the pork chops. So I bought pork chops that are already marinated. It's really good. It's actually really dark sauce compared to any other country. So this will be good grilling. We have a little stream going just beside our van and there's hardly any people. There's like 12 picnic tables here. It feels so good to be back in the van, back in the nature and just living there on our van. Small space but still just enough for us. This place is it's strange. It's like something between camping ground and local grill place or something. There's lots of these caravans that are here permanently and then there's this huts here that are sponsored by Kiukas beer company. The meat is grilled and this is actually caramel sauce that they have in this.
And I have a chicken. Yes, I started eating chicken here in the Balkans because here's no good fish at all, so it would mean just the beans for us.
Again, for long periods of time we can grill. The smell and taste of smoke in your steak, it's the best feeling ever.
Yeah, and food tastes so good outside. I have to say this place is a little weird, and if this was not on a Park for Night we would never ever come here because this looks like a private
camping ground.
Yeah,
because there's no signs on the road that here's like a camping ground or these benches or anything. It's just a small gravel road that leads to this place, and then there's caravans and perfect grill places. I think this is something to do with the national park that is around us. So maybe a camping place for national park, and it's in great use.
Yeah, we love these kind of places. That's why we absolutely love Romania, because we love grilling food outside. Really good.
And everyone is speaking German here.
Yeah.
Our neighbors, I went to talk to them if it's okay to be overnight here and if it's okay to grill, and they talked German. Good morning from the camp. This was really a campsite.
Yeah, but free campsite.
Yeah. So we are not that often in a campsite, so this was our experience of campsite, or closest that we can do.
But really pretty place, like we mentioned earlier. The little creek and little huts and grilling place and peaceful night. It made our day.
Yeah, there was old people, so we knew that it will be peaceful night.
Yeah,
so,
and we feel so young now. among other people.
Yes. A couple of those hours of driving through the valleys here, and gonna
We
go.
young people are so restless.
Yeah,
We
have
want to
go.
explore because we are travelers.
Yeah, but we have to decide where we order some things.
Yeah, it's a long list we need to order from Amazon because
No,
we are now
we are not ordering anything from Amazon.
Okay.
That's old news.
old news. You need
So
to
it's-
find a better shop.
There's a emag.ro, so Romanian Amazon.
Okay.
So we can find everything from there. So
Because
we don't
now
have
we are in the EU,
And
so
we-
no tolls.
and we don't have to use the Amazon because it's always a bit tricky to use poste restantes because it's so rare that people use that. So when you go to the post office, they are like, okay.
What?
Always is a chance of that. So using eMac, there is a pickup point everywhere in Romania. So it's easy to order and easy to get stuff. We found a water spot on this town when we came down from the hills, but even if the locals use it and there's a lot of people taking water, still it might be not that drinkable. For example, this water, it flows good, there's a lot of people taking the water from it, but it tastes like sulfur. So we always test drink the water before we put it into our tank. So this time we couldn't find good enough water. So we are living off-grid. We don't have constant water supply, so we have to always find these places, but still we are nitpicking of the places where we take the water. If it's bad tasting, we don't use it and we search for another spot. There's a lot of good water spots all around Europe, so you don't have to take the bad tasting water, never. I think people take water from there because it's a mineral water, so they really think that those minerals are good for them in health sense, so that's why it's so popular place to take water. But we prefer good tasting water rather than
Rotten egg tasting. Ugh.
healthy water.
Ugh.
So let's find some other water source.
To get rid of this taste. Ugh.
And just like that, we drove to next Izvorul. So taking water, a water tank full. Hopefully it's better tasting than last one.
It is, and it's cold. Let's take this water.
Best part of camping in Romania, that Romanian people love to come just beside the water. For example here, this is another camping spot that we came to look for. Is it better than ours? I would say this is not bad. This is not bad at all. The same river goes here. The camping spot itself is different. Yeah, we love it here. It's easy to find beautiful spots to spend the night, like this one. Still, I would say our place is better. We have achieved again perfect place for spending night. Yeah, river is flowing here. We have a road that goes like 200 meters from here, but during the night time there's no traffic at all because the road itself is closed like 7 kilometers from here, so it doesn't lead anywhere. So always when there's road closures, use that at your advantage, because there's nobody else. Nobody wants to drive like 6 kilometers to one direction if they have to come back.